So I added my zucchini and my cucumbers. Then I'm going to add some chicken thighs. I'm gonna put all of that in. If you don't know already, this is going to be a healthier dish. I'm super excited to do this.
Oh.
Look, can you guess what this is? Yes, you guess correct. Potatoes. Oh my God, I didn't realize how much I cut.
This looks cool though.
All right,
Yeah.
so I have my squash and zucchini. Actually, it wasn't cucumbers. I got my chicken thighs, and then I got my red potatoes. I'm going to then add some air fryer garlic parmesan seasoning.
Okay.
You're gonna want to open that up right here, and then you're gonna just want to gently pour the whole thing.
Ooh.
Don't forget to season that chicken, your potatoes.
That looks good. It's got like some breadcrumbs in it or something.
Something.
That's cool.
It smells so good. You can literally smell the garlic and parmesan. How exciting! All right, I'm going to next add chopped garlic. Oh my God, when you put this in the oven, the way that it smells like heaven. Oops.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, make sure.
Big old chunk right there.
I know. We'll just make sure that this is the seasoned stuff right here. Let me add a little on the chicken. Mix that up right there.
Go.
All right, and I won't add any to the potatoes.
Okay.
Add that little flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of different seasoning for that. Next up, I am going to add some organic extra virgin olive oil.
Nice.
I absolutely love it. You're just gonna wanna do a light coat all over it.
There's the lid on.
Mm-hmm.
This looks really cool.
A light coat. Make sure you get the potatoes, because that's gonna need the most.
Gonna get all crispy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then you're going to go and add your garlic parmesan. I did it the grated version. You're gonna wanna just slightly put some right here. Just on your zucchini and squash. Some on your potatoes.
Ooh, cheesy potatoes.
Yes, it's gonna come out so good. Now, for the chicken, I'm gonna add parsley flakes. If you have never added parsley to your chicken, what are you doing?
That's cool, so you can like separate them and spice them differently.
Yes.
I like that, so it's not like, doesn't all taste the same.
No, I'm going to add some seasoning to them. All right, look at the color. Look at the diversity.
Cool. Looks healthy.
It
It's not
is.
too healthy that it doesn't taste good. But
It's not too healthy, but then at the same time, I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan salt and black pepper on your vegetables. Definitely your chicken and your potatoes. All right, mix all that around. Then I'm just gonna add black pepper on the chicken. All right, come on, work with
a
me.
hole in there?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the hole.
Uh-oh.
Am I the only one who's ever had that problem? All right. Whew, that chicken looks good. Oh my goodness. I forgot the most important ingredient for the potatoes. If you've never added paprika to your potatoes,
Wow, it just looks cool.
do you guys see the colors?
Mm-hmm.
I wish you guys could smell this through the screen, because child, this is so good, okay? Now I'm gonna just top it off with a little bit of extra, just a little, so it holds everything in.
There we go. Good.
Hey, now I'm going to put, most people will mix it. I'm not going to mix it because I want you guys to see the differentiate of, like, oh my God, is that even a word? I need to speak, Chris. The different colors, how this cooks. The juices will then cook and pour into the potatoes and then into the zucchini and squash and vice versa. And it's just going to bubble, bubble, bubble. And then I'm going to put this in the oven for about 40 minutes on 350. All right, guys, look at this.
Looking good.
I am so excited. And now, just hear this. Just hear this. That crunch.
Nice.
You can see that cheese move. Hold on, let me put one of these on. All right.
Crispy cheese right there.
So let me get some vegetables.
This is the healthy part right here. That's great.
Yes. It was literally 3 items, main items, and then some seasoning. Come on now. Can't beat that. All right, let me get this piece of chicken. Let's go for this one right here. Oh, look at that.
This is a good meal.
Chicken, zucchini, squash.
A full dinner in one pan.
Seriously. All right, let's try
Got
this.
the sides, got the main.
Let's try a little bit of
Vegetables.
everything.
Doing great.
Okay. This looks hot. It smells good. So there's only one thing left to do. Blow. Because it's hot. Sometimes you gotta go from underneath.
Oh. Don't burn yourself.
Okay, I know. I burned my tongue so bad the other day. Okay.
How's it taste? Too healthy? Good?
Okay, seasoning! You better come through! My goodness! These are seasoned so dang good. Oh my god.
Potatoes.
This is so good.
I gotta have some
The chicken
too.
actually is really soft and tender. All the juice stays in it, soaks up. This is really good. The juice also, the potatoes soak up the juice. I'm actually really impressed. Super proud of myself.
Of Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce. But I think you can use any hot sauce you like. And because this is buffalo hot sauce, buffalo chicken, we're going to be using chunky blue cheese. We're going to be using a whole 1/4 cup of that as well. Now it just looks like you're making a buffalo dip, but we're going to be adding a 1/2 of a container of the 8-ounce container of whipped cream cheese. Just going to add that right into the mix. Just make it super, super yummy, kind of spicy, kind of cheesy. And once that's all mixed together, we're going to get a container of shredded chicken. Now you can get this from the deli or you can make the chicken yourself, but we're just going to be adding just enough to mix in with the sauce. I think we can add a little bit more. Yeah, that looks about right. This is such an easy casserole to make. Next time they're calling for chicken wings, you can just make them this. Then we're going to take 2 eggs. We're just going to mix them all up and dump that in as well. Get all that mixed together. I know it looks messy, but I promise it's going to taste amazing. Once this is all mixed together, we're then going to be adding some green onions and celery, just like you would get with wings. mix that all in there as well. And that way you get little crunchy bits with every bite. Okay, once that's all put together, we're going to add our next layer, which is Monterey Jack cheese. The shredded kind's best. So just gonna sprinkle that all over the top. I'm going to go ahead and add the whole bag. And just make sure it gets into every little nook and cranny. You don't want to miss out on cheesy goodness. Then we're going to take our butter tasting Grand's biscuits, the ones with the flaky layers, not the home style. And we're going to try to pop this today. And there we go. Okay. And because they're flaky, you can actually slice them kind of in half by hand. Just put them right on top. And you can kind of overlap them as well. Gosh, my mouth is watering already. Just watching this. It's so good. This way, every time somebody slices into it, they'll get a little bit of biscuit, whole lot of cheese, and that spicy, creamy buffalo chicken goodness. And there we go. It's in every little corner, and these biscuits are going to puff up. We're going to pop this in the oven, and we'll be right back to taste test this when it gets out. Wow, look at that. Just came straight out of the oven. Then I'd let it set. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to pick this up. And these are, remember, those Grand's buttery biscuits. And underneath, we've got that buffalo chicken. Give this a slice. Ooh, it cuts so easily. See, next time family's clamoring for buffalo chicken wings, you could just make them a casserole. It's got chicken and cheese. It's got little bits of celery and green onion. Look at that, looks so good. Let me give that a taste test. Mmm. So good. You know what this would make this even better? It's a little bit of sour cream. Because that buffalo hot sauce is kind of spicy. Then you can also sprinkle additional onions on top if you want. Let's give that a try. Mmm. So yummy. We're actually going to be donating the rest of this casserole. I bet they're going to love it. It's so good. Thanks for watching.
All right, you guys. I just added some raw shrimp. I took off the shells and tail and cleaned them. These are the jumbo size. I added a yellow, orange, and green bell pepper. Next up, I do have some other flavorful, just yummy stuff. First off, we are going to start off with the bell pepper. All right, so I'm going to chop this up. Now, as you guys can see, I did not add any red. So I'm going to just chop this up. Things are falling apart in this kitchen. Maybe I should have got a sharper knife, but here we are, and this is what we're going to do today. All right. So again, you can chop them up. I'm not gonna lie, I do not have the best chopping skills, but honestly, that does not matter because I mean, the people who are going to eat it, like Ryan and myself, are going to definitely enjoy this. Alright, so now that I did also wash all my fruits and vegetables with baking soda and vinegar. So I'm going to put this red one in here. And I also did wash my hands, ladies and gentlemen. I always do. Alright, so my goodness, this is the second time in the video I ain't got no scissors. Bear with me while we go ahead and get some scissors really quick. Now what happened, I also washed this. This is some cilantro. Now don't be worried because I know the shrimp are at the bottom, but I am making a marinating sauce for it. So we are going to mix that in a second. So just bear with me, y'all. Alright, that was the cilantro. Back at it again with the cutting board. Now I got some onion. Now I'm not going to add a lot of onion. I also did peel this already. Don't want to start crying. So I am trying to avoid that. Alright, let me use that. Like I said, I'm just going to use a little bit of onion. Not going to add too much. Alright. So let me just chop this up. This is an amazing dish that you could have by the pool after a long lake day. Honestly, you could even do it differently and grill it on the what's that thing called? I can't even think of the barbecue maker. What's that? What's it called? Barbecue machine? The grill. The grill.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all, I don't grill a lot. This is why you don't ever see any of us grill on this channel. 'Cause we ain't do all that. All right, look, I have some butter. I had it one and a half sticks of butter, and then I have some Signature Select Fajita seasoning mix. Now there was multiple options, but this was the cheapest. And to be honest, with this day and age and economy and groceries and inflation, I am always going to get the cheapest because honestly, it's just a name brand. A lot of them always taste the same. I have some pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to add some salt into that. Now, I don't know if you guys know what we're making already, but these fajitas are no joke. Some black pepper. And I always get now these were really cheap. I thought they were going to be expensive, but they weren't. Black pepper from Kirkland, same as the pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to add some garlic pepper. Perfect. I do have my little whisk. Now you're probably asking me, why did you put it in a measuring cup? Well, I did want to show you guys that you want to at least have 1 cup. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I have 1 cup of my marinating sauce, and I'm super excited. Now let me go ahead and just drizzle this. Everywhere. All right. I'm gonna go back with my knife, just like that, y'all. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed, y'all. All right. Now, I really do know the difference between a lemon and a lime. I am not as naive as people think I am. You know, I'm an actor, so I act. And in a couple of my videos in the past, I've called a lemon a lime. I'm not foolish. I know what's up. But just want to make sure you guys are listening to me in my videos because that's super important. Spending time and energy. Want to make sure that you guys hear me thoroughly. All right. So we just did all of that. Again, can't believe this. I need to be better at this stuff. But I need to get a mixer. Brian, can you believe this? We're getting instruments.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we're going to just mix. We're going to mix. Make sure all the bell peppers. And then again, this is another dish that has no cheese. Everyone comments. Now, will I admit that I use a lot of cheese on dishes? Absolutely, but that's what y'all like. So I'm providing the service of something that you guys like. All right, so look at that. We got the shrimp, juices, bell pepper, cilantro, lime, and the shrimp. Oh, that just looks so good. Looks marinated. Now, I did forget a little something that I'm going to add because it's so good. What was that? Did you see something? We also some of the things happen right now. So I'm going to just put a little bit of garlic everywhere. Now I love garlic. Garlic loves shrimp. Shrimp loves me, and this is going to be delicious because this dish is gonna love y'all. All right, so just bring in, marinate all that goodness, bell pepper, cilantro, shrimp, onions. All right, you guys, we are going to put this in the oven. We are going to put it at 350, and I'm going to leave it in for about 25 minutes since it is seafood. I do want to make sure that it is thoroughly cooked. Again, warning, be careful with seafood. If you eat it raw, it does have substances that could get you sick. But that's why we are going to really fully cook this shrimp. I don't play around. 350 for about 25 minutes. You guys, this is going to be delicious. All right, you guys, it is done, and these shrimps smell delicious. It honestly, the aromas in here is to die for. Now we are going to get straight to it. I'm going to have a small bowl. I'm going to put at least 3 of my street taco tortillas. We are going to dress these babies up. So 1, 2, 3. All right. I got a little bit of sour cream. These shrimp fajitas are going to be amazing. So I'm just going to get a light hand on each one. Just like this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to just do it. Light little coat. All right. Now, if you thought we got away from it, sorry, we didn't. I have some reduced Mexican style 4-blend cheese. This has Monterey Jack, cheddar, asado, and quesadilla cheese. Now we're going to just put a little bit. Nothing too much. Nothing too much at all. Now let's go ahead and get the first one. Coat it inside. Right. There's the first one. Let's get the second one. It's definitely juicy, y'all. Exactly how we wanted it. Let me get the last one. Show you guys how delicious these are going to really be. Look at that juice got me. It's hot. Now, if you guys say that this is not like restaurant style, I really don't know what to tell you. Kind of nervous because it's hot, but let's just go for it. Let's get a good bite. Oh my god. You guys, this is so freaking good. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. The meat, that fish is marinated. Like, the shrimp, I can't even speak right because the juices are just so good, you guys. But this was a success. Definitely go make this for your family. A little bit of, maybe as having salsa night or taco Wednesday. Maybe instead of using ground beef, use shrimp.
Okay guys, I'm back with another quick and easy recipe for you. What I'm starting off with is some chicken breast, and I have some chicken breast that is already cut up and ready to go. Now, if you want to make you a chicken breast at home, you can, or chicken thighs, whatever type of chicken that you like. Now, next, I'm adding this, which is some white Alfredo sauce, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. And I'm trying to check the consistency because I don't know if I need to add some milk to this or not. But, you know, we don't want it to be too thick while it's cooking. And I think I will add just a little bit of milk to it and get it mixed up. I'm just adding a little bit of whole milk, but whatever milk you have at home is fine. You know, I do prefer a 2% milk. A lot of people like the almond milk, the oat milk, and anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this mixed up just so I could try to get the sauce and the milk incorporated. I just didn't know how the sauce was gonna be. Just get this mixed up. Now to this, I'm going to be adding some broccoli. And this is just the broccoli florets. This is the broccoli that I'm using. If you like fresh broccoli, you can go ahead and get you some fresh broccoli and just get that cut up and take it from there. Now I'm just gonna try to get this broccoli incorporated a little bit. And next I'm just gonna be adding some seasoning to this. The seasoning today, I'm just gonna add some dried chopped up onion. Now, if you prefer to have you some onion and you just chop it up at home, that's fine also. I'm just using what I have and we're just doing a quick recipe. So we're just gonna be using that. And next I'll be adding some Italian seasoning, because this is kind of like an Italian thing, kind of like a chicken parmesan or something like that. So I think that this would just be a yummy addition. Just add the Italian seasoning. I'm just gonna also add me some cracked black pepper. You know, when you're at home and you're cooking stuff like this, you know, you can add whatever variation that you want to try to add to it. You know, you make the recipe your own. But this is what I'm using today. Just try to get this a little bit more incorporated. Now, sometimes if you would like to, if you would like to just mix this up in a bowl and have it ready to go, that would also be a suggestion. You know, that way you can get everything well incorporated. And, you know, while you're mixing up everything, you can be having your oven heating at 350, because we're going to be baking this today at 350 for 20 minutes. Then, you know, we'll cover it with foil and then you take it out and then you bake it for another 20 minutes. Now, before I get this popped in the oven, I'm going to also be adding some Italian cheese. This is a white cheese blend. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 5 cheese blend. So like I said, this is going to be like a chicken Parmesan Italian bake. I can't wait to taste this. If I could quit making a mess, that is why I'm saying it is recommended that you go ahead and try to get this mixed in a bowl. That way you're not making a mess like I am, but it is okay because I'm gonna go ahead and get this area cleaned up while this is in the oven. Me making a mess is not gonna make this any less yummy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get this incorporated. Then we can get the topping on here. So just bear with me. And to this today, we're not gonna use a regular pie crust as the top. We will be using the crescent rolls, which is gonna make this absolutely yummy. I already had some open so I could be ready to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these placed on here. And what you wanna try to do is just get the crescent rolls on, but don't have them overlapping. I have noticed that sometimes when you bake with crescent rolls, like as a topper, if you have it overlapping, it makes it really hard for it to cook. So you just wanna kinda try to get the whole pot pie covered, but not having too much of it overlapping. So you'll have a little bit of overlapping, but you don't want it to be too much. So let me just go ahead and finish getting this placed. And just get this covered as much as I can. And you can always like cut some pieces, you know, it's almost like a puzzle. You just want to get everything covered, even if you have to pull a piece from here, pull a piece from there, just make it work. You know, you're at home, it's gonna be delicious either way. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I'm gonna try to get this in there. And I have already some melted butter. So I'm just going to brush some butter. Butter makes everything extra yummy. So I am going to go ahead and get this brushed on. And then get this in the oven. This is already looking good. I cannot wait to taste this. I love chicken stuff and chicken and white sauce, stuff like that I love. So I know that this is gonna be absolutely yummy. It's like a chicken Alfredo pot pie. This is gonna be good. And so to this, I'm gonna top it with some foil and get this in the oven. I have some foil already ready to go. Like I said, once again, we're gonna bake this at 350 for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out and take the foil off and then let it bake for another 20, and I will see you in a minute. Okay guys, we just took this out the oven and this looks absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut a piece. Oh man, I mean, just everything looks so golden brown and just delicious. Okay, so let's get into it. Now this one is the chicken Alfredo one. And so I'm trying to pull this out with, oh, look at that.
Dang.
Oh, that looks absolutely delicious. This is like giving what it's supposed to give. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Now I'm trying to get it out like as a whole piece, but it's not cooperating, but that's okay, because look at all that yumminess that's coming out. So you already know that it's about to be delicious. So this was the chicken Alfredo one, And once again, we did cook this at 350 for 20 minutes covered and then 20 minutes uncovered. This is the finished product. Get into it. And until next time, bye.
Got this
There we go.
cream chicken.
There
Got
we go.
that. You know, we're gonna go ahead and just scrape
Yeah, can't waste
that out.
anything. Looks good.
Yeah.
Can't waste any of it. All right.
None of that.
Next,
And we got the
this.
vegetables.
Mixed vegetables.
Mixed
Uh-huh.
vegetables.
Frozen ones? Okay. Why are you using the frozen ones today? Because
Just because, you know.
it's easier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some more up in there. And we got some chicken.
There you go.
Chopped chicken, you know.
Okay.
And chicken is good, you know.
Yeah.
Chicken is healthy. Chicken, you know what I'm
Love
saying?
chicken.
You keep it, you know.
You
You
want
got,
to mix it around a little bit, make sure it's all distributed. There you go, looks good. I wonder, what are you making today?
a
Little chicken pot pie or something?
chicken pot pie. That's what it
Okay,
is. I had a brain force for a second. You know. All right,
There you go.
all right.
All right.
Let's go.
What else we throwing on there today?
We're gonna go ahead and hit it with some seasonings.
Okay.
Then hit it with some seasonings. Garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
You know.
Cool.
Can't be stingy with the garlic salt.
There we go.
You
I love
know.
garlic salt.
Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ground pepper. You know, gotta. You know, I like my food spicy. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Gotta go ahead and get it in. Got some pink salt.
Okay.
You know.
Uh-huh. A little bit more salt.
Gotta
Don't
make
put
sure.
in if you can't, if you're paying attention to your sodium, but salt always makes it better.
Always. You know, and we got some
Minced garlic here. Cool.
yes, sir. We're gonna go ahead and
There we go. Throw that in there.
yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bust that, and then we got some biscuits. You know,
Good old biscuits.
love the biscuits.
Uh-huh.
Love the biscuits. Gotta love the biscuits.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Yes, sir. You know.
Looking good. Yeah. What are we doing with the biscuits?
We gonna cut them. We're gonna go ahead and cut them things like this.
Nice. Cutting them in half first, and then watch it. Be careful.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. Cutting them again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't even know what we're gonna do with this. So.
Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a good surprise for you. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. So you gotta just throw it on top.
Layer it. You know,
Okay. Okay.
it's like making a cake.
Okay.
You
yeah.
know,
Good.
it's like making a cake.
Little by little. That's cool. It's like gonna puff up and.
It's gonna puff up, browned up, and it's gonna be delicious. You know, your taste buds gonna go right to heaven when you taste this. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, we don't play no games in our kitchen.
Oh, that's cool. That looks good.
Yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and put that. Let's put some right there.
Yeah.
Cover up these spots right here. Got to, just want to make sure that we touch all bases with this. Yes, sir. There you go.
All right, what do we gotta do with this next?
And we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Preheat the oven, 350 let it cook for 45 minutes, and there you go.
All right, sounds
It's
great.
gonna be the bomb. Oh, that smells
Look good.
bomb. Look, it'll look good. Oh my God.
Ooh, are you gonna try some or?
No, I can't today. I can't today. But what I will do is I'm gonna go ahead and donate this to the homeless.
Okay.
And you know, no matter what, get our blessings. But they gonna love this right here. This is gonna be good.
Chicken pot pie. Oh, they're gonna love it.
I might go home and make this for my wife.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up and
super easy too.
and
Man. Super
easy peasy. You know, the kids gonna love it, the wife gonna love it, the babies love it. If you got little babies, you know, it's gonna be good. They're gonna be nice and full. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap this thing up. Okay.
All right, so we dumped 3 chicken breasts pre-cooked already. I have some sour cream. You're gonna want to open that up and get a good 1 cup. You just go ahead and get all up in there. Get that 1 cup out of there. We're gonna move that to the side. See if this could grab everything on the sour cream, because we do not waste. No, ma'am. Alright, let me get that last piece because we ain't wasting nothing, okay? Alright, so once that chicken and sour cream is there, you're gonna wanna mix a little. And we're gonna mix, and then we're gonna add something that's powerful, that's gonna change this whole color. Sazon Goya. Again, mi gente, my boricuas out there, PR, New York, Philadelphia, East Coast. There's a huge amount of Puerto Rican population out here in Las Vegas as well, so we're gonna season all that good. Rufus, get away from that door! Over here playing with the damn balls and everything. Alright, so we're gonna, look at this, we're gonna change the color. Instead of white, we are going for a brown-ish orange. You see that, Ryan?
That's good.
Alright, we're gonna add some cheese, some pepper jack cheese. We're gonna use just a little bit, just so it melts everything. Half of the bag. Perfect. Gonna wanna mix, oop. I always make a mess. If you don't make a mess, you're not cooking correctly in the kitchen. That's what I say. Alright. Alright, and then we're gonna add some seasoning. I got some black pepper. I'm gonna open this up. Really line that up. Alright, I'm gonna add some garlic salt. Garlic powder. Just a little bit. Because I got the real thing. I got minced garlic. Gonna hear that? I'm gonna take about, what do you say, a tablespoon?
Yeah.
Dip that right in there. I'm gonna close this back up. Alright. Add some parsley. Just for added seasoning. And again, you guys don't have to add any of this stuff. I just like my food to taste good. If you want it to be dry and plain, baby, you do you. But not me, and not the people who like my videos, because we're not doing all that. Next up, I'm gonna add some minced onion. Gonna shake that all in there. Shake. Make sure that mixture is all good. Now we're gonna go back in and just shake. Once this is in, you know, some people are gonna add this next step as a topper. I'm not. I want it to marinate with the chicken. I have some cilantro. So we're just gonna cut some pieces off just like that. Get all that good stuff in there. All right. I see some big pieces. We're just gonna strip that. All right. Now this is optional. I'm just being really careful, just because people who don't like onions don't really typically like the texture of these stems. So I'm just being a little bougie. All right, so we're gonna mix everything in. All right. Next up, I do have something particular. You see this lime? I got one lime. I'm gonna go super deep with my thumb. I'm gonna help myself. Put this right here. You see that? Right?
Never seen that before.
And I'm gonna just squeeze.
That's new.
I mean, I am making this for myself. Sometimes you gotta improvise when you forget a knife. But it worked. All right, I'm gonna bring this in. I'm gonna bring this right here, my tray. I got some flour tortilla. Mission flour tortilla. You could use corn. I'm just not a huge corn person. So, all right, we got one right here. Let me take a little mixture. Like that. All right. So we're gonna spread it out. Give a good, nice amount. Then you're gonna wanna shake it and just roll. Can you see that, Ryan?
Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know what you were gonna do.
Yeah, you don't know half of my steps. Mysterious. All right, we're gonna lay this out like this. And we're gonna roll. Make sure, roll. Bring it to the back of the pan. Next up, we're gonna add another scoop. And we're gonna roll again. Some of you guys might be experts because you guys rolled certain things when you guys were young. Some of you guys might be fresh. So that's okay. Take your time with it. I'm gonna put nice mixture up in there. Clearly, I have a cut on my finger because I squeezed that lime juice and it's burning. It's burning. All right. Have this extra one. I'm gonna go right here. Nice thin amount. I'm gonna roll this up like it's April 20th. All right. Put that right there. Good chunk. Make sure you use everything. All right. Really space that out when you put that in there. All right. Just a few more, y'all. Do you guys know what I'm making already? And if you do, I want you to let me know. Do you guys use red or green sauce? Because everybody's a little bit different. All right, I got room for one more. Put that right there. I'm gonna squeeze all of that. Use all of our ingredients. Make sure, because I said I'm not wasting nothing. And chicken's expensive. Yeah, I season that stuff good. All right, make sure you squeeze so that all the ingredients can go on the side. Perfect.
That's perfect.
It does.
That was fast too.
It was. All right, next up I'm going to add is some green enchilada sauce. Yep, you named it. All right, so I'm gonna go. Again, I want to know if you guys use red, if you use green, or you use the mole. I don't really like that one. I can't do that one. But to each its own. I'm gonna empty that whole can out. Oh man, I forgot to add this in the premix. This is diced green chili. Normally I use hatchet chili, but we're gonna just sprinkle this on top. It's okay, we're just gonna roll with the punches. Cause this was supposed to be in my mix. And I forgot. But that's okay because ain't nobody gonna think about it if it's on top or in it because it's gonna taste good. All right, next up I'm gonna add some Mexican style 4-cheese blend. We got Monterey Jack cheddar. What's that say?
Asadero.
I don't know how to say that. And then quesadilla cheese. I'm gonna open up this whole bag. I'm gonna put it right there on top. Oof. Oh my God, thanks for my Latin background because this is gonna taste so good. It really is. Now this is extra. I'm gonna put black olives on half of them because people are making this be crying too much about onions and stuff like that. So
Joe?
who?
Nobody.
Nobody. I told you, Ryan, don't be open about my personal life.
I'm sorry.
Over here spreading. What if I have a warrant or something? All right, let me put half of this right there. All right, so now that it is done, we're gonna put this in the oven at 375 for about 40 minutes. Let's go. All right, you guys, these enchiladas are done. Look at this, olives on this side without olives. Now, because I know people don't like olives, I'm gonna go ahead and, actually no, I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna go with the olive side because I want some of this. I'm gonna just cut it in half just so you guys could see the inside of the roll as well. Ooh. Dang, this chicken is done. This enchilada. Ooh, my God, look at that. All right, let's get the rest of this. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I forgot the tapatio. It's okay. You guys ready for this? 'Cause I am. I'm gonna take a bite of this right now. Oh, woo! This is juicy, and it's juicier than me. And I don't say that a lot about a lot of things, but this is good. Good with some sour cream, tapatio, any hot Cheetos too. I mean, that's a little ghetto, but I don't care. I do it.